I was so much younger then. Yeah, lockdown has not been kind to me. And some of you eagle-eyed audience members may see I've got a bit of a zit on my skull there. Well spotted. So, yeah, under the mask, I am Richard Newnham, and I'm from oh, thank you. Never thought I'd get a woo for actually just saying my name. But, yeah, I am from a part of Wales called Rhondda Cynon Taf. Cool, I could just say Rhondda Cynon Taf, and we can go through fine here. Okay, so... Yeah, so I'm from Rhondda Cynon Taf, and the area I live in is quite a quiet one, but there are some areas which are quite rough, and you could hear them from my home. Like, oh, fuck off! You fuck off! Give me the drugs or smash your fucking face in! Who thought a primary school could be so noisy? Also, I mean, my neighbour recently bought a dog. Any dog fans in the audience? Oh, by the sound of it, they brought their dogs with them. Lovely. Okay. But yeah, my neighbour's bought a dog recently, and I'm a fan of dogs. I love dogs, but I mean, he's so annoying. I mean, he struts around like he owns the place. He tries to shag my leg. He sniffs my ass. He pisses on my leg, shits on my front garden, and then rolls around with this shit just to make a point of it. Honestly, I don't know how the dog puts up with him. I mentioned about drugs. I actually did take LSD last night. Great drug, but shit word score at Scrabble. Although, I will say that, I did manage to beat those pink elephants, though. I'll never forget that. A little bit about me as well. I'm an optimist. I wasn't always an optimist, but then I found out that my blood type was B positive, and that really cheered me up. And I have Asperger's, or Asperger's, as it's sometimes pronounced. So let me just clarify something. Asperger's is considered a form of autism. Asperger's is a new and interesting sexual position. Don't Google that. But when I think about Asperger's, I think about my trips to the job centre and some of the weird jobs they used to offer me, like once wondered if I should work at the urinal, but I think they were just taking the piss there. Toilet attendant, sure, give me a vindaloo and I'll attend any toilet you like. They once actually considered me being a balloon salesman, which I did consider until they told me that they'd be the best blowjobs I've ever had. But, you know, as some aspects, I do wonder things. Like, for instance, I do wonder, you know, until I knew they were a band, I thought that AC/DC was just Boris Johnson's best attempt at the alphabet. And I question my maturity sometimes. At one time, me and my wife went to a supermarket, went past the food section, the vegan food section, and we saw these special sausages called Little Willies. And I was giggling away, and I was trying to get my wife's attention. I've seen Little Willies, I've seen Little Willies. Yes, every time you stand naked in front of the mirror. But from Little Willies to little kids, because I was a little kid once. In fact, I was born in, not the best transition, but we'll work with it. I was actually born in 1989, and some people still ask me, hey Rich, do you remember the 80s? Yeah, considering I was a sperm for most of it, I have very fond memories of the 80s. In fact, you could literally say I came from the 80s there, so. But I also think about kids, I do, and the ripe old age of 33, I've wondered whether or not I should have kids. And I remember speaking to my wife one time saying, you know, love, we go to lots of places and do lots of things. I mean, where would we go if we had a kid? We wouldn't do half the things we do now. Where would we go if we have a kid? Oh, we'd take to the zoo. Oh no, they won't have a cage big enough for him. And I'm sorry, what if you misbehave? Oh, don't worry, we'll just have the tranquilizer gun on standby, it'll be fine. I realise that time is actually going against me now, which is a shame, because there were lots of other jokes I wanted to tell you tonight. I mean, I was going to do a joke about my postman, but I couldn't deliver them. I was going to joke about Donald Trump and his wall, but I need to build up to that one. In fact, I wasn't even, to be honest, I wasn't even going to do jokes about my mask. But I didn't want it to drag on. Diolch yn fawr, thank you very much.